Welcome back to a new video, everyone. Today we are reacting to 1 in a million, 6 zeros, WWE moments. What is going to go down here? This is going to take some timing to perfection. But let's find out what's in it. Let's get into it. This video is by Tap Out Corner.
There are many reasons why Roman Reigns is the head of the table, and this is one of them. In 2015, Sheamus fight Dean Ambrose in a steel cage match. The Celtic Warrior had Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Alberto Del Rio in his corner,
so a little bit of a steel cage match.
The odds. Roman threw a steel chair into the cage to help Dean, and the weapon folded out perfectly.
The guy did a similar thing with the mic.
Mr. Perfect competed against a man named Mr. Hughes. Before the match could start, Perfect had to get rid of his towel, and he did it in the most perfect way. What makes this moment even more amazing is how Mr. Perfect takes care of his gum.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Perfect, and there's the gum.
Goodness me, Mr. Perfect. Those graphics that
really
have their names,
his name,
but apparently I was wrong. While walking out on SmackDown, Dean Ambrose got spooked by his own fun facts. Hey, I would be scared too if a giant wall of text popped out at me. Triple H, on the other hand, was just annoyed by his graphic and swiped it away. I guess you can do that when you're the boss.
You can do
in
that.
In their hometown of
get rid of the
Philadelphia,
graphic.
the ECW Originals took on all 4 members of the Wyatt family in an Extreme Rules match. A lot of crazy stuff happened, but this one moment was the craziest. Luke Harper had a kendo stick and threw it on the mat, only for the stick to bounce, allowing Bubba Ray Dudley to catch it and start beating up Harper. Bubba's reflexes sure are extreme, aren't they? Speaking of kendo sticks,
catch.
You've got
That's what you should call that.
At Crown Jewel, Bianca Belair defended her Raw Women's Championship against Bayley in a last woman standing match. Soon into the fight, Bayley pulled out a kendo stick, but Belair was able to send it flying out of her hands.
A little bit of damage control versus
the kendo stick lands perfectly on the barricade. Even more amazing is that the stick stayed there for 3 minutes until the referee
completely stayed there.
The Rock is called the Great One, and for good reason. The most electrifying man was the special guest referee for a match between Triple H and the British Bulldog. Of course, being the Rock, the Bulldog did things his way. After the Bulldog tried to take a swing at him, Rock laid the Brit out and gave him a people's elbow with the perfect slide.
Look at that.
He's safe.
Fair enough.
This match might be old, but nobody has been able to duplicate this one moment. During a fight between featured WWE Hall of Famers Coco Beware and Rick Steiner, Steiner went for a power slam, only for Coco to counter and roll up Rick for the 3 count and victory.
Coco's all the way through. What a maneuver! Coco right out of the power slam. 1, 2, 3. Jim Ross, you haven't seen that in years.
You may not remember Helix Skipper, but you will remember this moment.
You know
At
what I mean?
TNA Impact Wrestling's Turning Point pay-per-view, Skipper teamed with Christopher Daniels to take on America's Most Wanted in a cage match. During the fight, the competitors got near the top of the cage, leading Helix Skipper to do something never seen before or since.
Holy hell. Someone is having some backache after that, that's for sure.
The match ended in DQ when Cody's tag team partner, Ted DiBiase, interfered.
Not Ted DiBiase.
Shawn Michaels made the save, but Triple H was laid out. The game must have still wanted a piece of Cody because he managed to reach out from the Titantron and place his hand on Cody's shoulder. Wrestling fans are a lot of things, and accurate is one of them. At Halloween Havoc 1995, Ric Flair betrayed Sting and joined the Four Horsemen. Afterward, the Nature Boy was explaining himself when a fan threw a drink that landed perfectly between Flair and Arn Anderson. At TLC 2016, Dolph Ziggler and The Miz fought in their 26th match against each other, and this time it was a ladder match.
Miz and Ziggler
just
scream icy style, don't they? Especially during this
Miz hit Dolph with a drop kick, causing the ladder Ziggler was holding to fall and hit every single rope on the way down. I guess the ladder wanted to make sure it landed safely.
Not? Bit ropey.
This referee has to be the worst official in WWE history. On NXT, the Vaudevillains were going up against Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. Without any warning, the Usos appeared midway through the match to help the Vaudevillains.
Cover! What a pinning combination!
They're coming into this match prepared!
Every Ricochet moment is 1 in a million, but this one stands out. After winning a match, the one and only was confronted by his rival, Velveteen Dream. Dream said he was better than his opponent, but rather than explain why that wasn't true, Ricochet decided to show it.
Ricochet's bold
old
aura.
rivals Edge and Randy Orton went head-to-head. Thanks to a distraction from Chris Jericho, Edge won, but Orton wasn't ready to call it a night. The Viper went on a rampage that was briefly derailed when Evan Bourne ran in. Bourne was going to hit the shooting star press, but at the last second, the Apex Predator hit the most iconic RKO in history.
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh!
And that, my son, is why we say RKO out of nowhere. Scott Hall was so awesome, he could make anything look cool. On Monday Nitro, Hall came out with the NWO, and they started talking about their upcoming opponents.
NWO.
A WWE fan must have been in the crowd because they nailed Scott in the head with a drink, only for the bad guy to use it to slick back his hair. Well, that was pretty impressive. Wait until you see what Kevin Nash did.
Fair enough.
In 1996, Big Sqizzy, along with Hogan and Scott Hall, ambushed the main event of WCW Nitro.
How could
Fans
they?
voiced their displeasure by throwing drinks into the ring. Nash must be Spider-Man because he caught one of the drinks and then dumped it onto one of the wrestlers he had just laid out. The 2005 Royal Rumble match is the purest form of chaos we've ever seen in WWE. After outlasting everybody else, it came down to John Cena and Batista. Only one man could win, or at least this is part of the script. The timing of their feet landing was so perfect. However, this was not planned at all.
Quads.
Just wait until you see what happened next. Vince tore both of his quadricep muscles. Vince had to awkwardly sit in the ring and figure out how to fix this problem while also being in immense pain. Say what you will about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' numerous matches, the two have created multiple unbelievable moments. For example, at SummerSlam 2018, Brock was armed with a chair, but ate a spear by Roman Reigns, and somehow the chair landed on Lesnar's face. Even the chair wanted to cover Brock and end the match. Not only that, but in the same match, Lesnar threw Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank briefcase so hard that it actually damaged part of the WWE set. It's a good thing Brock never tried
Money
baseball.
in the Bank.
Then,
that's going to cost Brock money in the
Roman
bank,
Reigns
that's for
and
sure.
Brock Lesnar
had
another 1 in 1 million moment. At SummerSlam 2022, Brock and Roman went at it again in a match that was even crazier than their first. The most amazing part, though, happened right before. While standing on his tractor, Brock did some trash talking. After he finished, Lesnar threw the mic to the head of the table, and Roman caught it.
There's a bit of distance there, isn't there?
The wink at the end, though, was the cherry on top. On Raw in 2015, Neville was taking on Stardust. However, King Barrett had other plans in mind and interfered and attacked the man that gravity forgot. But listen to how perfectly timed Barrett's bullhammer is with his entrance music.
Line for Neville and Stardust from behind and shoving Neville.
Mr. Perfect truly lived up to his name. While entering the 1991 Royal Rumble, the Perfect One needed to get rid of his towel, so he threw it up into the air, and Bobby Heenan caught it effortlessly. Like I said, Ricochet created a lot of 1 in 1 million moments, and one of his best was at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. The one and only was fighting Adam Cole when Ricochet attempted a springboard moonsault, but...
Great example from Ricochet. This could be it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How Adam Cole was able to land that kick without seriously injuring Ricochet
that was
like
proper on the button.
Anyone and anything can show up in WWE, literally. In 2011, Alberto Del Rio defended the WWE Championship against Rey Mysterio. Del Rio won, but engaged in a post-match beatdown, which John Cena thankfully broke up. Cena had a few words for the WWE Champion, but while he was talking, a mouse was crawling around the entranceway. At WrestleMania 33, Jinder Mahal was one of mouse is crawling around the entranceway. At WrestleMania 33, Jinder Mahal was one of 33 wrestlers to compete in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. NFL football player and future 24/7 champion Rob Gronkowski was watching the match ringside, and Jinder decided to introduce himself. The modern-day Maharaja took Gronkowski's drink and threw it at him, and yet the cup still landed right side up. Then, 1 month later, Jinder Mahal won the WWE Championship. Coincidence?
Really? Really? Is that a coincidence? Come on. Come on, tap out corner. That's too far. There were some proper aura moments in that. My favourite probably was the Adam Cole moment. Oh my goodness. How did he land that? That was crazy. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please like, subscribe. Make sure to check out Tap Out Corner. And I will see you all in the next one with more content.